Welcome back to my channel. Right, today I want to talk about Amazon ads. Now, as you can see from our videos, I've had quite a low ACOS on most of my videos, and you're probably wondering how I've got there and stuff, and you know how I do my launches in terms of after I've created a book, what do I do? So what I want to talk about today is how I do that. So let's get into this. So what I want to address is there's a couple of messages that I got on my videos on how I keep ACOS low, what I do after launch, and basically what I do after I've created a book. So basically what happens is I'm going to be very simple. I don't have like these mad processes or anything like that. What happens for me is once I've created a book, it could take me like 2 weeks or a week, potentially sometimes a month to create a book, right? So I've created a book. I've then worked on, the interiors, the cover and stuff like that. It's all done. And then what happens is during the period of when the book is uploading, so it could take like 1 day or 2 days or whatever it is, right? What I'm doing in that period is I'm not just sitting there waiting for the book to be uploaded. What I'm doing is I'm looking for keywords for the book. So what I do from that is whatever your book is, let's say for example, Easter coloring book, for example, put in Easter coloring book in the Amazon search bar, see what books there are. Some of the titles of the books have really good potential keywords. So if you see a lot of recurring themes in terms of Easter coloring books, like Easter coloring book for kids, Easter coloring book for kids, 4 to 8, whatever it is, use that as a keyword. Could be a long tail, could be, whatever you want to do. Just put that down on a notepad or Excel, whatever it is. Put it there and keep it as one of your 7 backend keywords as well. So have that as a potential, yeah. So that is ready for you to then just upload. Once it's ready, you have that as an actual keyword for ads. Even though you've put it you can use these as potential 7 backend keywords as well. But I gather these I start gathering these keywords, so it is ready for me. So when I'm doing my ads, I have it ready to just put it in as keywords. So what then happens is, so then I start creating a automatic ad campaign. So let's just take the Easter coloring book for example. I start creating ads, automatic ad. I start from that's number 1. Then I create another ad campaign, which is a manual ad campaign. Now in that manual ad campaign, I've kind of just looked at words that I think potentially are very related to my book. Again, Easter coloring book, let's say for example, and then have that as a list of manual keywords that I'm gonna make an ad for, right? So I put them in the list. Down it goes. Let's say, I don't know, 10, 20 words that you've gathered up that you think are gonna be words that are gonna use to see your book, visibility wise. And just have them and have a manual campaign. The next step I do is the third thing is the product campaign. So what this is basically another campaign where I search your book, for example, whatever you've done. Again, yes, go with Easter coloring book, put it in the Amazon search bar, see what products come up, see what books come up, get the ASIN for that book and launch a campaign for products. So what happens is, if let's say I'm searching for Easter coloring book, right? And I see let's say you've got one of the top listings that are for Easter coloring book come up, and you click on it, let's say for example, and then you've put an ad for that product, so it's connecting it up, and then you'll see your book. And if someone likes your book, if your cover's good, so many factors. If your cover's good, if they like your book, there's a potential purchase there. So that's what I kind of do. Hopefully you're kind of following what I'm doing. So basically, first of all, when I've created the book, there's a 2-day period or a day period where it's in review, whatever it is. So in that period, what I'm doing is I'm gathering my keywords ready for the ad campaign launch. First step is automatic ads. So it's just basically, this is to collect data, right? Basically, just to collect your data. Second step is a manual campaign, right? It's a manual campaign where you've gone on Amazon, you've looked at the keywords that everyone is using, or you think, even look at the search bar for Amazon, have a look at what keywords people. So if you just type in Easter in the actual toolbar, you see what people are looking for. Easter coloring book, just type that in, you see what people are actually searching for. Use those as the ad keywords, right? Put them in your ad as a manual ad campaign. So that's step 2, manual ad campaign. Step 3 is a product campaign. The product campaign is where you go on Amazon search bar, Easter coloring book, for example. I'm just giving this as an example. I'm not saying this is a niche. I'm just saying this is an example. So Easter coloring book on Amazon. Then see what products are on the first page. Let's just take the 10, for example, right? 10 books. Get all the ASINs, put them in the ad campaign, and there you go. You've got a product campaign ready for you to go, right? So that's kind of what I do. That's exactly what I do. Now, give it 2 weeks, 3 weeks, let it go. You'll see stuff that you then have to start optimizing. So with the automatic ad campaigns, you'll probably see that, oh, there's a couple of keywords here that are working, that are not working. The ones that are not working, remove them. If they've had 5-6 clicks, they're not working and they're spending, get rid of them. If there's a couple of other keywords that are working, so you've got like, I don't know, Easter coloring book for ages 4 to 8, and it's giving you, let's say it's giving you 2 sales, for example, up the price for that bid. Yeah, up it. Then with the manual campaign, sometimes you may just get 0 reviews on it. That's normal. But sometimes you might get a lot of it. You might get a lot of clicks. You might get a lot of people that are clicking on it, buying stuff. What you then do, if you've got a real gem there, create another campaign, high frequency words, for example, and then have another campaign for just the words that are high frequency. People are clicking on it, and there's a potential there to make more sales from it. Then your product campaign, similar process, right? See what products are, what everyone's clicking on. Is it making sales? Is it not making sales? The ones that are not making sales, remove. The ones that are making sales, have a high frequency ad campaign. There we go. That's what I do. Simple as that. If you don't follow it, this is my way of doing it, right? You might have another way. So it's up to you how you want to do it. Guys, you've got to spend money on Amazon KDP to make money. People say, oh, organic sales, is that gonna make me money, or is that gonna make me sales? Yeah, it can, but you're better off boosting it by putting ads on it and getting your book ranked, right? Anyway, quick short one. Thought I'll give you a quick overview of how I do my ads and what happens with my process. It's simple. I'm sorry, it's kind of, if you don't follow, put a comment in the comments below, and I'll reply to you, and I'll try and explain to you in a way that you kind of understand. But yeah, guys, that's the way I do it. So have a good day, and like, subscribe, do what you want to do. Cheers, thanks, bye.